Welcome back everyone. In this tutorial we are going to apply the three normalization forms on this table, so you will understand this process practically. We have this table and this table in the zero normal form because none of the three normal forms are applied here. This table about customers. In the first column we have customer name, in the second column we have date of birth, in the third one we have order number, in the fourth one we have the date of the order, and in the last column we have the city of the order. So if you look here, we find that there are some cells have more than a value. Here, for example, in this cell we have two orders, two values. Same thing in this cell. And the same thing in the date. We have two values, two dates in one cell. That violate the first normal form. First, we need to apply the first normal form. And to do that, we need to put or insert one value in each cell. We did that, and after that we can see here this table now in the first normal form, because each cell has only one value. So now we have one value in each cell. So what else? Now we should find what is the primary key to find out how we are going to apply the second normal form. And as you know, in the second normal form, all columns should depend only on one primary value, not on part of them. So can we consider customer name as the primary key? The answer is no, because we might find more than a customer has the same name. What about the date of birth? Same thing, we might find some customers have the same date of birth. But if we take the combination of customer name with the date of birth, we can create here a primary key. We call it a composite primary key. So customer name and date of birth together create here or make a primary key. So order number depends on these two together, and the same thing for the date of the order and the city. However, this case violates the second normal form, because based on the second normal form, any column should only depend on one column primary key. So as we see here, we have redundancy. Customer name has been repeated several times, and to move to the second normal form, we need to find a column that is a primary key. In other words, in this table, we have data about customers and data about orders. We should separate the data about customers in a table and the data of orders in another table. So now we have two tables. In the first one, we have the customers data, and in the second one, we have the orders data. To link these two tables, we added customer ID to the first table and to the second table. So in the first table, it is the primary key, and in the second table, it is the foreign key. So we can link these two tables together. So now we already meet the first and the second normal forms. What else? We need to go to the next level, which is the third normal form. If we look at this table, we find that city is not represented by the order number or customer ID. We have here something we call it transitive dependency. To upgrade this to the third normal form, we need to put city in a different table. So to do that, we create another table and we call it city table. So we have now three tables. The first table is customer table, the second one is orders table, and the third one is the city table. So the first table, the customer table, and the order table are linked by the customer ID, which is a primary key here and a foreign key here. And the city table is linked with the orders table by the city ID. So we added here the city ID column to this table. So now we already achieved the third normal form.